Our top story tonight, a family says their lives have been turned upside down by a deadly wrong-way crash. 19-year-old Noah Fisher was killed last week in a 3-car crash on Southwest Loop 410. A second driver, 26-year-old Elizabeth Alejos, also died. As police continue to investigate what happened, Noah's family is remembering a life that was just getting started. They spoke with KENS 5 reporter Mike Jimenez tonight. Mike?
Isis, the family is also speaking out because they say there has been misinformation spread about the crash, and they want to be clear, this is still an active investigation.
19-year-old Noah Fisher was just starting his life, completing 1 year as an electrician. His family says he was a go-getter in the life of the party. Noah's sister Gabriella and stepfather Samuel didn't want their faces shown as they grieve his passing.
He made everybody laugh. There was never a dull moment with Noah.
Samuel says it was Noah's nature to just be happy. He had no fear and loved cars and had just purchased his first.
Did it all by himself, drove it off the lot. I mean, literally just made his first car payment on it. He was ecstatic about it, living life.
But Noah's life was cut short in the early morning hours of Sunday, June 28th. San Antonio police responded to a wrong-way driver crash involving 3 vehicles on Southwest Loop 410 and Medina Base Road. Police say 2 of the drivers died in the crash, including 26-year-old Elizabeth Alejos, and Noah, a third driver, walked away unharmed. When the family awoke that morning and Noah wasn't home, they checked his location and saw he was at an impound lot.
We had to find out that it was there being held under investigation for a crash.
The family says they frantically called police, hospitals, checking the jail, hoping and praying Noah was okay.
Never in our wildest dreams would we have imagined that we would have been dealing with a situation where he has passed.
Disbelief and shock then set in for the family.
There's a hole that can't be filled. There's a mother and a sister that have to sit there and realize that their brother and their son aren't coming home.
It feels like a never-ending pain. There's constant weight on my chest, and I'm full of anger, sadness. But
the family says that anger and sadness was then amplified after misinformation about the crash was shared online.
There's so much more to the story than what people just assume online, and people post online for attention and not knowing the facts. There's been so many posts with comments, and they're blaming my brother.
Police say the investigation into the crash remains ongoing.
I want that family to grieve and allow their family member to be laid at rest, and we realize that it's not who did what, it's 2 lives were lost.
And Noah's family says the greatest gift you can give them right now is prayer. But if you would like to help in another way, they do have a Cash App where you can donate. Now, we have posted that information on this web story at KENS5.com. Mike Jimenez, KENS 5.